That is where the importance of faith comes in. I was telling uh, Pastor Ben this morning of my earlier experience in as an embryologist. I told him that there was a time that where I was employed then, we are setting up a lab in Asaba. So I need to be the embryologist in that place. Several people have gone before me to try to start up the place, but they were not achieving success, as in the result was not coming in. When it was my turn, I wanted to be in Asaba, so I just prayed. I said, let the Lord prosper my hand so that I will be successful here and continue my practice, because I actually detest Lagos at that time. There was a client that came in for this procedure. It's unusual. Usually after the IVF procedure, we will tell the clients, we collected this number of eggs from you. Today these eggs have fertilized, so number have fertilized, so number have become embryos, we will transfer to you. But when on the treatment, that particular woman, I had a stir in my spirit to tell this woman that it is her turn, that the Lord has already blessed her with a child. I just have that motivation in me. It's very unusual of me. So, and it was not my duty to tell her that. I was just supposed to stick to be my scientific person that I was. But I told that woman. I just told her the way I felt this thing. The woman shouted in excitement in her spirit. I told her that I'm not going to tell you that we have probably 5 embryos. I will tell you that you have 5 babies, because they are not going to be embryos, they're going to be babies. When I told her that, she became more excited in her spirit. So we did the treatment. The following day, I came to check for fertilization. I think there were 6 of them that fertilized. So I told the woman, you have 6 babies today. She was excited in her spirit. I was happy too, because I actually felt this tear in my spirit to talk to her. She was the first person I've ever spoken to in this regard. So the following day after I informed her that she had 6 embryos, or 6 fertilized, there are usually parameters, criteria we use in telling the quality of the embryo as they grow older every day. We'll be able to tell whether the embryos are doing well or they are not doing well. So when I checked the second day, all the embryos were not doing well, they were 0. So I felt disturbed my spirit. That means the trigger I received in my spirit was from the devil, not from God. I was disappointed. I was not happy. So I told this woman that when I called her, I still told her that you have so number of babies. But the way I said it this second time, if she was designing, she will know that I wasn't saying it with any bit of confidence. I just had to say it because I'd promised her. So the third day, we did the transfer. I wasn't confident about the treatment. I was led to speak to other patients. I declined. I said that was a wrong spirit. He has deceived me once. He can't deceive me again. That was it. 2 weeks later, that woman came for pregnancy test. She was pregnant. So what am I trying to say in essence? If I have the power to make a woman pregnant, I'll be very rich by now, very, very rich. At the end of the day, it's God that determines it. You see, the importance of a functioning Christian system in IVF is the area of faith. All God needed me to do at that point was to activate her faith. And I did that, but I was relying on my scientific knowledge for the interpretation, and I was disappointed in it. In IVF, one of the primary factors of failure, one of the major causes of failure in IVF is mostly psychological. Mostly psychological. Once you are disturbed in your spirit, there is this hormones that is released, serotonin, and other stress hormones. these hormones will make implantation difficult. Now, assume that you are in a Christian community and they are aware that you are doing IVF. You are going through the procedure. If you are supported scripturally, there is this faith that will be built in you, that will activate, that will even decrease the serotonin level in you, that will cause those traits that will prevent implantation. But because you are not even, most people will even go into the IVF hiding. They do not even want the second to know. So they are bearing these traits alone. These emotions alone are affecting the chances of their success in IVF. It is not strange. I think even, that was 2011. A very, very big man of God came in to do treatment IVF. And he asked me to come by CCM to collect his semen sample. Because he doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want to be seen. I understand that. So for the church to now publicly acknowledge IVF, it will give more people. What I felt then was that, if God eventually, if he has done it, if he do it for this man,